Yo, GK Nation.
GPS.
The Grown Folks
Yo, what's up?
Podcast.
Oh my God. Welcome to the podcast.
An extension of the Grown Folks Kids Show.
Introducing
The host with the most.
The great gun. Keeping it kid.
This is going to be fun.
because I'm Batman.
Hey, welcome to the Grown Folks Kids Show. This is GPS. This is Grown Folks Podcast Show.
Grown Folks Podcast
An
Show.
extension of the Grown Folks Kids Show.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
on TV.
I think so. On TV.
Yeah, we on TV.
We on TV.
Coming from Mama's Basement in Spokaloo, a.k.a. Spokane, Washington, the great Pacific Northwest.
Man, we not in my mama's basement.
Man,
But we in the basement.
we're in the basement, though.
There we
Hey,
go.
and here's the thing, which is a couple grown dudes,
Yep, that's right.
strong in our faith,
Mm-hmm.
taking care of our kids. We married.
What?
Okay, we're doing our thing.
All right.
Taking kids all over to, Walmart,
There we go.
sport games,
Walmart.
all over, karate classes.
Oh, man.
This is what
Ice
we do.
Skating.
This is what we do.
What we do.
We're grown, but we handle our business, but we still keep a kid.
There we go.
And for those who go to our website, Grown Folks Kids Show, and you can check out.
GrownFolksKidShows.com.
That's right. You can check out our TV show, okay, on CMTV2. For those who are local here in Spokane, it's on Channel 14, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays at 6 o'clock.
Thought it was 6:30.
Oh, 6:30. Oh, is it 6:30?
6:30.
6 o'clock. But 6:30.
6:30.
6:30.
Don't
All right.
miss it.
All right, there you go. There's my first blunder.
And remember, if you don't live in Spokane, you can go to YouTube because we need those hits.
Hey, we need some hits, man, because we're trying to go worldwide.
Worldwide.
We're
You
trying
know
to be
how
famous.
you know how Titus do it.
Worldwide. Oh. That's all WWE. He ain't seen him in a while. He might be down at the lower level getting reimagined.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we don't know what's going on with
We
Titus.
don't know what's going on with Titus. But here's the thing. Speaking of GPS, okay, that's our show, our podcast show.
That's our podcast show.
We got some things to navigate.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you ready for
we
it?
navigate?
We are going to be famous, right?
Hold on. We can't navigate if they don't know who we are.
Well, they don't know. They don't need to know who we are, which is who we are.
Oh, so I am what I say I am. Is
I
that
am
what
what
you're
I
saying?
say I am.
All right,
We are
SB.
who we are.
Rock him.
But just for those who want to know who we are,
Yeah.
my name is Dre Urban, the host with the most. This is my man.
The great Gunny, the guy with the golden microphone.
Man, his mic is gold. If you can see us on TV, he got the gold mic.
The golden microphone. And you
And
know
I'm
what?
platinum.
The melodious golden voice.
And you are the golden voice. You're the golden child. He's the special. He's the anointed one.
I would like the night.
Hey, guess what? I got a scripture to start off with.
All right. Lay it on me.
Because this topic, I'm gonna have to whip out some scripture.
All right.
Okay. All right. I know for some of those, we have to get biblical on this one a little bit because we're gonna talk about Hollywood, right?
Uh-oh.
We're gonna
Hollywood,
Well, the
music
title,
business.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Because the title of this is Heroes2Chumpz.
Chumps? Man, I ain't heard Chumps in a while, so they must have really done something.
No, they done something. They chumps, man. Woo. They nothing but chumps.
All right.
They were heroes, and now they're
Heroes?
chumps. So here's the thing.
All right.
So I'm gonna read it. Here we go. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Yeah. So 1 Corinthians it says 4:5 says, therefore judge nothing before the time until the Lord comes, who both will bring to the light the hidden things of darkness,
The hidden things.
and will make manifest the counsel of the hearts.
Manifest.
And it also says, and then shall every man have praise of God. But listen to the thing that I want to talk about this show. Bring to light the hidden things of darkness,
Hidden things.
and will make manifest, like it will show everybody what was going on behind the scenes.
Ooh, that's opening up that closet.
Hey, we're gonna open up some closets. So we're gonna talk about, of course, like for instance, let's get started. Heroes2Chumpz, biggest hero, right? You ever seen that documentary Surviving Rkelly?
Uh-oh. Yeah, that was a little. Ooh. Hold on.
Like, take a drink. Hey, take a drink for now. You might.
Oh, that kind of drove that, man. That made my voice drop. Ooh, that was
That was pretty deep.
pretty
wasn't it?
deep.
and all these women coming out, you know.
Right.
You know, and a lot of these women were trying to break into the business,
Right.
Especially the young teens. You know, we used to be in the music business for a while. You
Yeah,
know,
for
you
a
have
little while.
youngsters coming in,
Trying to come in.
trying to break in. You know, you're trying to help produce them and stuff. You know,
Right.
and some of these girls will come in. They're vulnerable, so you can it's if you're in a powerful position,
Right. Position of power. Yeah.
and you don't got your mind right, you'd be tempted to take advantage of these vulnerable young ladies or women in general.
Well, you don't even have to. It doesn't even have to come to people who don't have their mind right, because a lot of these guys, their minds is right. It's just that we all know that the power. You know, Peter Parker, Uncle Ben.
Oh, what did Uncle Ben say?
Uncle Ben said, "With great power
Comes what?
great responsibility."
That's right.
So
That's
heavy
right.
is the head that wears the crown.
That's right.
So you don't have to be a bad person. I mean,
Well, to do some of those things,
some of these things that we gonna
And
shine a
we're
light
gonna
on,
shine, right.
you know. But what I'm saying is that people who have this power, sometimes they succumb to the peer pressures of wanting to keep the power, you know. And then there are some who was
some might not even start off like that.
no, some were vilified before they were vilified. You know, some were desecrated, and they had no other way of going. But let's see what. Yeah.
So but here's what we're talking about. This is what
Yeah.
we're talking about. So, because this is not just about R. Kelly.
No, it's not just about R. Kelly.
Because he's an example. We're gonna bring up other examples.
Yeah.
Okay, to bring out one point.
Right.
So it's Hero2Chumpz. And so here's the thing. We're gonna spend a half hour on this. And so we're gonna talk about like for instance, okay, let's talk about the hero phase.
The hero
Let's
phase.
talk about the things that made R. Kelly special. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My personal favorite album when I was doing my thing back in the day,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Was that I like the Red album, the R.
You like the R?
I like the R album.
Man, I was more of a 12 play guy myself.
Oh yeah. What's some
Man,
of the songs?
that- man,
What's
that
some of the
12
songs? What's some of the songs you remember the most?
Man, your body's calling.
Your body's calling me. Oh,
Seems like you're.
I didn't do that right. Hold up. Yo, no, I ain't gonna sing it. Can
body's-
you do it?
No, we're not gonna do it because I ain't trying to get sued. You know, R. Kelly need that money.
I'll get sued. You can say that, but no, you don't
But,
want to call
you know-
that. You don't want to because you're good. You're a man of faith now, right? You don't want to get
Yeah,
all
I'm not
super
going.
sexual.
I'm not
on it.
bumping and grind. Bumping grind was on there
man,
too.
Was it bumping grind?
Bumping grind was on the 12 play.
Man, man. Back in the, you know how I
Man,
was,
he had a song. Look,
Man.
I liked R. Kelly.
What's up?
And he had all these songs, but now that I'm older,
Right,
man of faith,
right.
and I'm not perfect.
No, we're not perfect at all.
But
Not one bit.
but as a father,
Right.
I wouldn't want my little girls and boys to be singing these songs. And it
Right.
took me a while to understand it. But once I went back and when this was brought to light,
Right.
we kind of knew what was going on in R. Kelly's head from the get-go.
Well. Once it been brought to the light,
Right.
but that you didn't know who he was talking about
Well-
until he connected with Aaliyah and married Aaliyah. And you're like,
Well,
wait a minute.
even when he
These songs
connected
were
to
about
Aaliyah,
young
and
ladies.
yeah,
So-
but we didn't really
How old was he?
connect
27.
that.
She was 15, or something
Yeah,
like that.
but that was
Yeah.
around the same time these albums were coming out.
Yeah, well, here's
So-
the thing. Like for instance, we're still staying in the hero phase. I think we're going into the Chump phase too quickly. Let's go
well.
back to the hero phase for a second, because we got to understand R. Kelly became an American icon. He was like the Black Mozart of this generation. Brilliant songwriter. Brilliant songwriter.
brilliant
He
vocalist.
knew exactly what. He
Yeah.
knew exactly how to tap into the consciousness.
He was the Pied Piper
Pied Piper. I
of
mean, he had that
R&B.
flute blowing of
of
everybody.
R&B. But that was because that's what he was
Everybody.
called, the Pied Piper of R&B.
He was a Pied Piper R&B, and he
And-
had that title for a reason. Like those video slash movie.
Like
with
Trapped
Mr.
in the
Big.
Closet, and Mr.
With
Big.
Mr. Big and Sparkle. Be careful.
Yeah.
Down low.
Down low.
He had hits after hits.
Oh
after
yeah.
hits,
Oh yeah. Every
after
album
hits,
had hits on
after
it.
hits. Right. So he became an American icon. Even though when he gave himself to God and he did that, those.
Yeah, he tried to
He did
cleanse
that.
himself.
He tried to cleanse himself, right? He tried to dip into his faith a little bit, right? Okay. I got into preaching mode for a few moments, right? Okay. All right. And listen, this is America. You know, I'm a man of second, third, fourth chances. You know what I'm saying? We live by grace alone. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
why I can't judge nobody else, no matter how Christian or whatever faith. It doesn't make a difference. Faith.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't matter because we can't judge
We
each
all
other.
fall short.
We all fall short, right? Okay, so I'm not judging Rkelly. This is not a judgment type of podcast. We ain't judging. We're
But
just
we shining a light.
shining a light because the things are changing, right?
Right.
So, people like Bill Cosby,
Bill Cosby.
right?
Man.
Now here's another
Bill Cosby.
hero. He allowed us to feel like, wow, wait a minute. You telling me if I just go to school, get my education, okay, get my degree, maybe get a master's, maybe get a PhD, I can have a beautiful wife because she still looked like the way she still looked back in the 80s.
Felicia Rashad.
I don't
man.
think she aged.
Man, she's
Man, wait a minute, man. She's a Highlander, is she?
Man, she might be
She
a
a
vampire
Highlander.
or something, man. She ain't aging. Felicia
She a
Rashad, she
vampire.
still look good.
She's still the same.
She
but
still
like
look
the
good,
same way
man.
almost.
Felicia Rashad still look good, you know.
All right. So, anyways,
yeah.
Because I used to be like, man, how much younger is she than Bill Cosby? Because he gets older, she still looks like she's this,
Right?
you know. Anyways, here's the thing, you know, people like, you know, are you kidding me? I can, as a black man, I can have a black family in middle class, upper middle class, and have my kids go to college and look at the American dream because it's not just for white
They were
folks.
more than upper middle
It's not just
class.
for white people. It's for everybody,
Yeah,
right?
it was, yeah.
Yeah, it's for everyone.
They made
right?
you feel like you could actually reach out
Right.
and grab that piece of the pie
Right.
that they used to talk about on the Jeffersons.
Right.
You know?
You watch them, and they were an American model on how a black family, the levels that we can reach
Oh, yeah.
with
Oh, yeah.
education.
Yeah, no glass ceiling.
And then, you know, he comes up with kids shows like Little Bill,
Yeah, they had the
the Fat Albert,
Fat
back in the
Albert.
day, you know,
Yeah,
books.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Bill was put in a position, man. He was the first black man to star on a TV show.
Man, here's the thing. And he was considered one of the most powerful men on television.
Oh yeah,
forget what color he is.
Yeah, he was one of the most. He was
It's something
in
with
the-
Oprah.
He was in the prime. He was in the prime position
Right.
to buy NBC.
He could have, man. Listen, he could have bought it. He could buy it. He could have had his own network.
Oh yeah,
He could have ran for president.
he was going to
If
have
he would
his
have
own
ran for
network.
president, people probably would have voted for him.
People probably would have voted for
And
Bill.
then-
And you know what?
What's
I
up?
think that's what Bill should have done.
And then what?
Instead of trying to buy the TV, but we'll get into
We'll get into
that's
that.
for a conspiracy.
Yeah.
episode.
So the thing is that these guys were held high on a pole. And what went wrong, Charles? What went wrong? Well, what went wrong? How they go from heroes to chumps? And you know, we all know they all have their own mental health issues. That you don't know how people are behind the scenes on TV.
Right.
Okay. Well, give me your thoughts.
Well, you figure. All right. So, a lot of it is that people finally decided that they weren't going to take it anymore.
They what?
They weren't going to take it anymore.
What do you mean?
They were tired of being the victim. They were tired of being held down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it seems like these guys made a lot of promises to get a lot of things and never fulfilled on their promises.
Right.
You know, now Bill might have fulfilled on a few promises and these things just never came to light, and they came to light after the Me Too movement. But
Right.
it seems like there were a lot of women in R. Kelly's life, in Bill's life, in Harvey Weinstein's
Harvey
life.
Weinstein, it's
you
good
know?
for bringing him up
Yeah.
because he's not black.
Yeah, he's not black, and
So
he's
this-
still
right.
not being vilified the way he should be.
He's getting something, man. He
he's
lost
getting
a
some-
lot.
He lost a lot,
Right,
but
right.
Bill Cosby in jail.
Well, I
You
mean,
see what
but
I'm saying?
How long it took it? Because
It
Harvey
does.
Weinstein's still in the process
Yeah,
of.
right now, Harvey Weinstein's walking around
Well-
spending that money.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
So
what
we'll
happens.
see.
We'll see
But
what happens.
back
Right?
to this.
All right.
The point is that you know, all it takes, you know how a dam breaks.
Right.
It takes one leak
Right.
to cause a crack, and then it spreads and separates, and then the flow comes.
Right.
And the flow has come. And this doesn't even. This doesn't.
what you sow.
Oh man.
You know how mom used to, boy, you be a heathen going out there and listening to that devil music, and you going out there hanging out with these girls and doing all these things, you know, and it's like, you reap what you sow. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, actually, I don't need another one of these. I'll keep these. I'm talking about shirts and stuff.
Right.
Anyways, I may take a little drink. Hold on. I had to do. You reap what you sow, boy. You know.
Yeah,
I
man.
get that heathen. But man, you know, cause you can put it whatever other religions or whatever you get back
Well,
what
any
you
faith,
put into the universe.
You know, whether you
it's
believe in
all this-
karma or whatever.
It's the same stuff,
It's
right?
the same thing. What
Whatever
comes
seed-
around, whatever goes around comes around.
Whatever seed you put into the soil, that's the tree you gotta eat, right? Woo. We had to go a couple old ladies with a child. I tell you what. No, but anyways, so here's the thing. These guys, and I'm glad this whole, because it's just not about so much of the Me Too thing, because I'm happy that, and we'll go further into this, because where are we at? 16 minutes, 16? Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right, we got a little more time. So we'll go into it a little bit later. But, you know, who's the really blame? I'm glad these things are happening. Everything's coming out.
Right.
Okay, because if my daughter wants to get into the entertainment business, okay,
Yeah.
you know,
Entertainment, sports, anything.
whatever, you know, because you know
there
how
are coaches out there that are getting it, man. You know, and to be perfectly honest,
man, come on.
there are men of faith who have
Right.
been doing this.
Oh yeah,
So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not just harping
Oh, yeah.
on. We're just not harping on Hollywood industry.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
harping on all. We want the light
We
to be
go down
shine.
the list of men
You know,
of faith who's
everybody,
got- all
everyone
these
does
preachers
dirt.
that got busted
but
dirty.
this,
Yeah, yeah.
using your power of influence
there it
or
is.
your
Talk-
power,
Talk about.
of
Talk to that. Talk
Your-
to that
your-
camera right there.
using your power to get what you want from those who have no understanding.
Yeah.
Those who are weak.
Vulnerable.
Those who are vulnerable.
Yeah.
That is what I can't even, you'd have to go out and see. Go back and look at the music and the movies and the stories and see the tale of time of how those of a power have abused women and men to
Right.
put themselves to try to do that.
Oh yeah, because Terry Crews came out.
Terry Crews, Corey
You know?
Feldman,
And then-
people laughed at Corey Feldman for years about
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein and all
Laughed
these
at
other
him.
laughed at
him.
him. And then when it comes out, it's like, man,
Right.
people have killed themselves. Now you have to go back and look. Did these guys really die of drugs? You know, you know what I'm
do you
saying?
know how hard it was probably for Terry Crews? A man
of his stature.
His stature. Bubbling, you know, with the whole playing bongos with his chest.
yeah.
You know, boom. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna try to do it real quick. Hold on.
You ain't got enough.
I don't got enough.
You ain't got enough.
Hold on, I gotta get my protein shake on. Hold on, give me a second. I'll get my protein. Go hit the weights real quick and get that protein shake, man. You know what I'm saying? And be like, yeah, brother. Yeah, that's how I do it. That's how I'm doing it, brother. You know, what you gonna do when the Drainator hits you?
Okay, now we not. See, now you
we
went
dropped
too
into
far.
wrestling.
Yeah,
Hold on. We got into wrestling. My
went to
bad.
Hogan, he's got his own things to
Yeah,
deal
my
with.
fault, man.
Yeah,
My
all
fault.
right.
My fault. Sorry, I got
right.
into wrestling. We're supposed to stay in the social media
All right,
realm.
here we go.
All right. So, anyways, you know how hard it, man. Terry Crews, as a black man, who could have risked? Because this is how Hollywood does it. You know, if you hit the blacklist, don't mess with you list because you're a snitch.
Right. Yeah,
Gang,
he was.
gang rules apply in Hollywood.
Oh, man.
You're a snitch. You ain't gonna get no jobs.
Snitches get stitches.
Man.
Get blacklisted.
And
Look
then-
at Monique.
But look. Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
Monique.
Monique is a great example.
love-
a lot of people are a great example because
Right.
all right, I was going to go to somewhere else. I'm going to leave that alone. But here's the thing, because even with Terry Crews, you know, he was just a bodyguard on the set on Friday. You see what I'm saying? And so he literally came from the bottom
To the top. Yeah.
I mean, from the bottom and worked his way up to be one of the world's biggest stars.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere close to The Rock. He ain't taking my place as the third most interesting man in the
Not
world.
up there with
He's
The
number
Rock,
5
yeah.
behind me.
He
You know
makes,
what I'm saying?
he up there with
I'm number 3.
man. Let's see who he up there, because he ain't up there with The Rock, but he up there. But he ain't up there with The Rock.
Yeah,
might-
but he's up there. He's close.
He a little under
It
Vin
goes
Diesel.
The Rock, it goes Jason Momoa, and then it goes me, And it goes Terry Crews, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you got Vin Diesel. You got
Van Diesel, man.
I'm just saying, he's Jason Statham.
But
you know,
man, Jason Statham's a bad dude.
He's
man.
getting up it, man.
He get up there,
He's getting up
boy.
there.
You know? So anyway, especially when that Hobbs and Shaw come out, man, I might be in trouble. I might lose my spot.
You might lose another spot, dude.
Boy, that's going to be a good one for those who don't know. You better go see that.
Man, you better go see that.
Something different than the Fast
All right, come on, let's get back.
Anyways, we get back to this. So, coming out. So this ain't just about women who's also vulnerable as victims too. It's men too. It's called abusing power to stay in king status.
Oh yeah,
to stay in charge. You know, and here's the thing: these power that these guys think they have, it's just only a little bit though.
Oh yeah, there's a flip side to all of this.
Maybe Weinstein has some serious power.
Oh yeah, Harvey Weinstein has some serious power.
Right. But chime in more on this. What do you think?
Well, all right. So here's the deal, man. Because I think we see we have the heroes, and we've talked about their fall into chumps, but there are those who are heroes,
right?
And they got away with it, and no one's shining the light on it.
Well, it was coming in the dark.
No. But
it's time.
No, I'm not talking about what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about what they gave.
People
the subliminal.
Right.
Man, my biggest one, and it took me to go by because this was my younger brother Richard's favorite movie, Belly.
Okay.
You can go back to Belly.
Old school Belly. We don't talk about Belly. DMX.
So this is how I'm looking at it, man. I think, I'm gonna say this. I think black people are blind,
right,
to certain things that's hidden in plain sight.
What do you mean?
Well, you got DMX. He plays Tommy Buns, right?
Right.
And accordingly, Tommy Buns, who has a girlfriend named Keisha,
right?
She's an adult. Mm-hmm. Tommy and Keisha, they do their thing,
right?
But he's also involved with an underage girl who's about 16 or 17, give or take, you know?
Okay. All right.
And at the time, her name Kiona. I believe it's Kiona. She's a minor.
She's a minor?
Yeah. She reveals to Keisha, she goes to Keisha, and says that when I was underage, Tommy didn't want to have sex with me. And because she was too young.
Okay.
But she says she would perform oral sex on him.
Ooh.
And they showed this when they were in the car.
What?
Yes. So Belly came out in 1998.
Right.
There was no outrage about this scene.
Mm-hmm.
There was no wondering why, and then...
Right, I got you.
So you figure, if we were accepting this, why you think people are still defending Bill Cosby and Rkelly?
No, listen, you can go back and listen to some of R. Kelly's songs.
No, but I'm just saying.
Right.
But
now that we know who he's really talking to.
We know who he's really, what he really is and what he's really doing.
So then let me ask you a question.
And they still defend it.
Let me ask you a question. Who's the blame?
Women are defending him.
Hey, women defending R. Kelly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know,
because he wants, it's like that when we get into this whole, me and you get into this, everybody gets into this LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. I always say it's a hard argument because people put Michael Jordan on God status.
Right.
And once we have a God that we worship. Once a human being get to God status, like any civilization for the last, for you creationists, 6,000 years, for you non-creationists, last 2 billion years.
Right.
Okay. All right. Anybody that puts anybody to God status, you see what I'm saying? You can't argue about you can't tell me my God is bad, right? Mm-hmm. Right? And so then what happens, wars start happening fighting over each other's gods, right?
Right.
So now once these people become God status, no matter what they do, people are going to find a way to worship these people, right?
Oh, no, you're right.
So who's to blame? Fans? Parents? Somebody?
I mean,
or just this the way the society is.
I mean, I'd hate to say it's the way.
About social.
I hate to say it's the way society is, but it
Yeah,
is.
it
We've
is.
been brainwashed to accept pedophilia at a level that we all know that there's an underlining acceptance of pedophilia
Right.
at a certain level at life.
All right.
I mean,
well, explain yourself.
I mean,
real quick,
check BBD.
because we're at the 24 minute and 42-second mark.
Remember the song "Do Me, Baby"?
Yeah,
BBD.
do me, baby. Yeah. Yeah, do
Yeah,
it,
so,
me,
but
baby.
remember-
Sorry. If you saw me on TV, I was kind of
He's getting his little, herky jerk.
Doing this stuff these kids do.
But you remember the rap?
The rap part?
The rap part of it?
You want me to rap it out?
No. I'm just saying, do
bust
you
the lyrics.
remember it?
Yeah, I remember.
You know,
Yeah.
backstage,
Go ahead. Yeah, I remember.
underage,
Yeah.
adolescent,
Yeah.
fine, you know.
BBD was doing it. Hey,
Man.
And you know when BBD
How you doing?
Man.
Fine, she replied.
Yeah.
I sighed, I like to do the wild thing. Why would you even say something like that
Right.
to a woman or a
Right.
girl
Right.
who was adolescent? You're saying
Right.
this is how you felt about whether
Right there in the
whether
lyrics.
y'all wrote it or
Right.
not.
Right.
You know, because Michael Bivins comes out and says that Busta Rhymes wrote it. So regardless of whether Busta Rhymes wrote it or not,
Right.
you had a choice
Right.
to say this.
Right.
To influence
right,
others.
Right.
You know, we all know
It's
those.
right there in the BBD lyrics.
I mean, yeah.
And when you listen to this, because, you know, man, back in the, when we was in junior high and that came out, all we can hear all the time.
All the time. It was
Every
on the
dance.
radio over
Over again.
Look at it. But with these songs and all
Right.
these things going, remember when you was in
But
middle
that's the
school?
power of music and in video.
Well, ask yourself, when
What's
you was
up?
in middle school,
What's up?
you remember the girls getting picked up by the older guys,
Yeah.
the drug dealers?
Yeah.
The ones, but they
Yeah.
were.
I wanted to
They
be
were
like them.
four-
I try to
'cause they
hang out
were
with them because they had all the
were
girls.
14, 15.
Yeah.
But all the girls wanted to be with them.
Yeah.
So when you was in high school,
So when I was
they
sitting
would
on the
still
east
get
side-
picked up.
Yeah.
So
man.
it's accepted to a degree,
Right.
Because parents knew. It's just not one culture's thing.
So
this is a worldwide acceptance.
No, it is. It is.
Until
and it's been part of civilization for a long time.
yes,
So,
until
uh-huh.
the people that we expect to have better morals
Right.
do it.
Do it right.
It's okay for Pookie
right.
until it's either your daughter.
Right.
Or Pookie gets some kind of standard where he shines a light
And
on the culture.
Here's the thing, because we're running out of time.
All right.
Here's the thing, because Bill Cosby was a shock.
Oh,
Because Rkelly, you kind of knew when this
there
Survivor
was
Rkelly
something
came
there.
out. You're like, okay, we already know.
We knew something was
right,
going on.
we knew something was going on. Because after he married Aaliyah, it threw the whole everybody's. Whoa, wait a minute, Aaliyah
And her parents signed off on it too.
That's a whole different man.
Yeah.
We could go
We
further.
can go
this.
into that. That could be another podcast.
But here's the thing, because
go on.
we only got about 3 minutes.
All right.
Here's the thing, is now that what's coming out from the dark into the light, okay? What does Hollywood do? If you could chime in real quick, what do we do to protect vulnerable men and vulnerable women and men? I want to say women first, okay? Because there's majority women who are vulnerable, trying to get gigs, trying to be part of something, and
Right.
they have to do all these special favors to get a gig. All right, what can they do now to protect these women? In your thoughts, what should be happening? What can be done, or is everything going in the right direction and just allow the process to develop?
No, it's not going in the right direction because now people have stopped talking about it.
Stop talking about it.
Dude, let me tell you.
All right.
There was an uproar, and I'm gonna keep this quick.
Right.
There was an uproar. There was a big thing. There was the Me Too movement.
Right.
Then there was the These People movement, and there was the These People movement, and then there was this. And at the moment,
Right.
that was the flavor of the month.
Right. So you think things are quieting down, it's going
Things
back
are
to normal?
quieted down, and
All
things
right.
are going back to normal. Now, granted, there are some people who are still getting, because the law moves at its own pace.
So should we have
But-
some oversight type of if it's through a policy, through a law, through a special department?
But there are
that-
laws that do. There are departments for this. The problem is the people in charge are doing it too.
So we just got to find ways to hold people in charge accountable by continuing to come out. Because now you can come out. There's an automatic investigation. If you're guilty or not, there's an automatic investigation of things now. So it's just about people coming out.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes
All right.
and no. Because the man on top, it's come out on him too.
Well, okay.
And-
yeah, that's right.
It's still.
I think it's safer for people to come out now.
Oh no!
And
Most
so,
doubt it's
right,
safer
right.
to come
You will
out.
not come out
You won't-
against
you won't-
a
you
studio
won't-
president.
Yeah, you wouldn't come out against the studio.
No.
Man,
You
there's
get
people coming
blacklisted.
out against the president.
Yeah, right.
So,
Right.
but so
Right.
it's safer to come out.
Right.
But whether you get justice or not is a different story.
Well, yeah, that's a whole different story. Hey, so You know, we're kind of wrapping this up. You know what I'm saying? I like that. This was a good
I'm always
topic.
getting
Woo,
cut
this
off
is
when
good.
I get hot.
This is
You
good
know how
stuff.
it
This is
goes.
good stuff. Hey, for those you want to hear some more information about our show, okay, this is GPS, the podcast version of the Grown Folks Kids Show. Go online. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. Really check out the Facebook site.
Check out the Facebook.
You got it because we post up new stuff all the
Check
time.
out the website.
Right.
You got to check out
Get
the
on the
website.
website.
Because if you can't find us, you
Right.
can find us everywhere we just said
Right.
on the website.
By just saying Grown Folks Kids Show, you can put a Z or a S.
Doesn't matter.
And .com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I ain't do no Snapchat.
No
What do you want to
Snapchat.
say? Yeah, sorry,
Ain't
youngsters.
snapping.
Sorry, youngsters. And you can find
That's
us
your
more.
snap.
And for those local, again, Channel 14, Spokane, Washington, 6:30, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Spookaloo.
I am Dre Irvin, the host with the most. This is my main man.
The great Gunny, you know
Charles
it, the man
Brown.
with the golden mic,
With the
Charles
golden
Brown.
microphone.
And
Hey.
we coming at you. And you know what? Stay kid.
Peace out. Yeah, that was fun.